Alright, and for our first Mr. Charlie location, instead of just heading out here and going through up the stairs, just going to want to come out through here and come down to this dead end all the way at the end. And basically we'll be looking right here across the tracks, and you can see that Mr. Charlie right there on the platform. Our second Mr. Charlie location, I've actually already got this through on my first playthrough, but it will literally be right here on this table, right here where I'm pointing. Alright, for Mr. Charlie number 3, we can already see it right here. There's number 3. Alright, and for our fourth Mr. Charlie location, you're going to head just out here, and where you see the zombies in the fire, if you look right behind them on the car, is that fourth location. Alright, for our fifth Mr. Charlie location, if you look over here at Moon's Donuts, right below the giant donut, that's where you're going to find this Charlie location, but he's not there right now. We have to activate him. So to do that, we're going to head right over here to the toy store. There's going to be a poster that you see in the background. Kind of hit a few shots on his head. And if you run back over here to the donut shop, there he is, right below the donut. Okay, and for our sixth Mr. Charlie doll location, you're going to head just down here by Moon's Donuts. Make a quick 180, and if you look down here where the scaffolding is, Mr. Charlie can be seen right there at the bottom. And from that same location, for Mr. Charlie number 7, you're going to go inside Moon's Donuts this time. And as soon as you go in here, you're going to come over here by the counter. And you can look all the way by the microwave. He's going to stay tucked away right here. Alright, for Mr. Charlie number 8, you're going to head out of Moon Donuts. You're going to make a left here and go up the staircase up to the roof. When you get to this T, make a right and all the way up, and then you can already kind of see him. He's right here on top of the electric box. Alright, and for our 9th Mr. Charlie location, we're going to go up these same stairs we just went up. Instead of making a right at the T, we're going to make a left, take it around here. Once we go inside this room, and this is what we're calling the safe room because there's a safe, you're going to head right around here. You should see some paintings right here, and right above is Mr. Charlie. Alright, for our next Mr. Charlie locations, number 10 and 11, they're going to be right next to each other as soon as we exit this door. So once we get out here, we're right by the Kite Bros Railway. We're going to look all the way up on the train track, and there's Mr. Charlie. And for number 11, we're going to just make a left, and on top of the donut shop, there's the next one. Alright, for our next Mr. Charlie location, number 12, we're going to head here in the pharmacy and go here along the back. And he should be on the shelf. And there he is. Alright, and for our next Mr. Charlie location, you're going to want to avoid getting this hose, else it will set other things in motion that we can't go back to the beginning of the game and take care of. So you're going to go in here and inside of Kite Bros. You're going to look to your left, and he's going to be sitting right here in this cabinet. He's not here just because I already got him on my first playthrough. And then for our next Mr. Charlie location, he's right here in the grocery store. If you just go to the register right here, he's bouncing his head right there. So for our next Mr. Charlie location, you're going to head to the lock gate just outside of Moon's Donuts here. Use the bolt cutters on the door. And then you're going to wind your way across the back of this alley here. And in between these two boxes is where you'll find that next Mr. Charlie. So for this next one, you're basically going to come out of the pharmacy and come all the way up to this point in the street and go around this police car, and there should be a zombie that'll have himself propped up on the hood right here. Once you shoot him, you head back to the pharmacy and head in through here, go all the way around to the back. And this on this back table, this will be the cop that you had killed, and the Charlie doll will literally be right here. Alright, so once you stun Nemesis 3 times, you'll run up these stairs, you will make a right. You will hightail it for this police car right here, and the cop will fall out of the door, and your Mr. Charlie doll will be right there in the seat. For this next challenge, you're going to need the bolt cutters. You can find those just inside the safe room in the donut shop. here's where we need to go to get the next high-end Magnum ammo. So first you're going to want to use the bolt cutters here on the grocery store. And it's literally right there in front of our face. So now that we got that, let's go ahead and make our high-end Magnum ammo. To do that, we just combine these two together. Boom. Alright, so now that we made the Magnum ammo, we're going to want to head back down to the subway.
I sent Carlos to clear rubble from tracks. Gives him chance to clear rubble from his brain.
And then we need to head back up to the rooftop now. So before there wasn't a body right here, but because we made the mag ammo, look who's appeared all of a sudden. It's a Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie challenge. It's going to be right here. You're going to use the hose and you're just going to sneak really slowly around this corner, because if you go too far you'll activate the cutscene and it'll be over. And there he is sitting right there, and you'll just pop him one. Alright, and for the final Mr. Charlie location, once you have done 25 perfect dodges, you will head right out here at the back of the Moon's Donuts. You'll come over here to the left, just behind this police car. And the zombie will fall out of the car, and then Mr. Charlie will be sitting right there in the seat. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this video. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like and subscribe. Any support is always appreciated. And you can always follow us on Facebook and Instagram at IGotNextGaming. And as always, thank you for watching.